Hello my fierce art family, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for this video I am going to share with you another urban sketching experience wherein I met up with the urban sketchers here in my city, Gothenburg, Sweden, and we went to a museum. So without further ado, let's get started. On this clip, I'm going to share with you the items that I have used. Starting with the paper, it's the Canson Montval and the 𝘾𝙚𝙚𝙚𝙚 Watercolor Book, my sketchbook that I use for urban sketching. Also, my 𝘾𝙚𝙚𝙬𝙪 on-the-go watercolor palette. And that's the swatches. If you wanted to see a video of this one, let me know because I have Daniel Smith watercolors on this on-the-go palette. And the pen that I used is this Lamy All-Star. It's the aluminum version. And my pencil is the Write in the Rain. I love this one because that is a waterproof pencil. Also, I have with me two brushes. A water brush because that's perfect when you go to places that you should not really bring paints like watercolors. And I have here my Roman Szmal urban sketching palette as well. And I packed them all here. The other brush was the Tintoretto brush that I always use. I love that one, the Sintético Vaho 1337. So now I put it here on my clipboard. I really am happy that I found this size because it's just perfect when I use my 𝘾𝙚𝙚𝙚𝙚 I think it was like an A6 size. And this is my Fjällräven Konken bag, which is a Konken art bag designed by a Swedish artist, and her name is Teklan. So I just put all of my items in here. We are a little bit of a minimalist for this sketch trip. And yeah, I have a water on one of the pockets on the outside. And introducing my teddy bear. And this teddy bear is Bjorn. Well, bear in Swedish is Bjorn. All right, so now we are all set. And I'm going to share with you my urban sketching with urban sketchers in Gothenburg, 19 October 2023. I am going to share with you some B-rolls from my commute going to the National History Museum here in my city, Gothenburg, Sweden. So I took the bus, and this is the beautiful view that I have seen. And it's about sunset because we started at 5 o'clock, was it 5 o'clock? 5:30, and we were there before 8. We left before 8 o'clock in the evening. And this is the place we call Operan, and this is just around the Stenpiren area. You see a little bit of the harbor. This is the only casino that we have in the city. There's only 3, and all the casinos are government owned. And I used to work there. Yeah, so that's Casino Cosmopol. And for urban sketchers in Gothenburg, we have events either on a Thursday, which is an after work, or a Sunday, which is the much more bigger events that we usually have. And it was fun because one of the members, Karin, she organized the meetup, and then it was really so much fun to meet new friends, new sketchers, and everybody has very good art. And it's just so nice to be on an urban sketching event where you get to talk to people, you get to see other artists' styles and how they work, and exchange stories. It was really fun and amazing. So what you see here is just some more of the videos while I was on the bus that I took. I really love this place around Youngstorget, and I'm pretty close to where I should be, or to the stop close to Slottsskogen, where the Natural History Museum is at. And yeah, just so beautiful autumn. The trees turned, and some of them are fully turned already into beautiful autumn colors. So here, there is the Natural History Museum. And our museum, this one, is free of charge. You can just go there, and it's just amazing. I wasn't able to take a lot of photos and videos, but inside it there is a store for souvenirs, books, and whatnot. And yeah, we're celebrating our Jubilee year, 400 years. So there, that's the photos of the inside of the museum. But I got this from Google, courtesy of the Natural History Museum, because I wasn't able to take photos. But yeah, so many animals, so many information, such a beautiful place for everybody to learn of, for all ages. Just really nice to be there. And here's a photo of me. And here I am sketching, because I have chosen these owls right here. They're so beautiful, and that's my sketch. I used watercolor for this one, and that's the palette that I have used, my watercolor palette. So that's how it looks. Actually, I didn't really have time to focus on the two owls because I started with the tree trunk and then the frame. And by the time that I am working on the owl, we have to meet up soon. So I didn't have much time. So those are the materials that I have used to create this sketch. And here's another sketch that I created 5 minutes, super fast. There was one of the urban sketchers sitting on the right over there, and then by the door there is a father and son, but they're not there anymore because they moved and they were walking around. And that is how it is with the color. So these are all our sketches, starting off with mine. And this was the sketches, or showing you what my fellow urban sketchers have created. Some have created several sketches, 2, 3, 4, 5 of different mediums, different papers. It's just really nice to compare. So let's talk a little bit about my second sketch, which I have done for 5 minutes. And this one, I showed you a photo earlier of the inspiration. And I initially just sketched this one using my Lamy Safari All-Star pen right here with an extra fine nib. And just a very quick sketch, rough sketch. And I colored this at home instead, but I went very minimal on the color. I didn't go too much with the colors for this one. And these are the colors that I have used. So all of these right here are all Daniel Smith, and I created a swatch card for it also. And soon this will be available on the Etsy store, 𝘾𝙚𝙚𝙠𝙤𝙪. So go ahead and check it out. Or otherwise, you can order on the Instagram page, 𝘾𝙚𝙚𝙠𝙤𝙪, or Wester's Art, westersart.se website. So yeah. And here there are there was like a father and son there that was like walking, and I saw them when I was painting also on right in front of the owls. And that was like a super cute kid with his father walking around. And by the time that they stopped there, they're actually like walking so fast, right? So I did a super fast sketch also, and just the things that I remember when they already left. But there is actually a gorilla here, and then a baby gorilla, and then that is the back of the elephant that was there in the middle of the museum. Yeah, so this was like about the exit entrance of the museum part right there. And several colors that I have used here. I actually even reached out for my other urban sketching palette, which is the one from Roman Szmal, and it is this one. So since I am at home already, I actually brought this with me, but I didn't use it since it was a little difficult to have way too much stuff on the museum. So I just did this setup, and then the other setup that you have seen on the video earlier as well. And then at home, I of course use my ever so favorite Aquarius green for some of the greens in there. and then the shadow gray for the elephant, but I have mixed that with several other colors, like let's say the queen magenta or the pyro scarlet, just for it to have a little bit more character, not just like a straight out gray over there. And then there is the fire extinguisher here, and then some of the signs about the fire extinguisher, and then this exit sign. The exit sign was actually this green, or should say diop. What was that again? Diopside genuine, if I'm not mistaken. The Primatech one, and yeah, several of these colors. So I have so many earth colors here that I have used there also for the wooden doors over here. I have the raw umber, burnt umber, and then burnt umber that I just used all over. And this palette I used quite a lot on the first painting with the owl, which I am grabbing right now from inside the bag. And yeah, once again, I used this Canson Montval watercolor. It's just 100% cellulose cold press, and it's a big size, which is a 24 by 32 centimeters or 9.4 inches by 12.61. Yeah, I wanted a big one, or a bigger paper like this, which is not rough, so it's very easy to sketch, especially when I sketch fast, compared to sketching on a rough paper. That's going to be very difficult if you wanted to do it fast. So this other one is also a nice and smooth paper, and that's the 𝘾𝙝𝙚𝙪𝙩 watercolor book. There's two types of watercolor books from 𝘾𝙝𝙚𝙪𝙩. One is a 100% cotton, a little bit more expensive. Then this one is another type of paper. I forgot which one. I will put it on the description bar if I find more details about that sketchbook. So yes, this I really love the colors. Everything in here is original state. I did not edit a single thing on this one, and this is how I sketched it when I was there. So those are the color blending that I have used, and I only used this palette over here. So I literally used all of them. Yeah, just for mixing and blending. And yes, so it's a good thing that I have lots of the earth colors over here, because I really get to use that on the trunk over here. So there's like 3 different trunks there on how I saw it. And this one says Slagugla, 1 female and then 1 male. So yeah, those are owls. Yeah, I had so much fun on painting the trunk right here, because I started with the trunk. You gotta start somewhere, right? I started with that, and then this one I just like did some shapes, like an oblong and then a circle, just to shape these two out. So when I paint on it, then it's not gonna be a problem. And I used a pencil, and I used this one, which is my Right in the Rain pencil, which is super cool because this pencil is waterproof, and this brand even have some notebooks that are waterproof. Yeah. I really like how weighted this one. I feel like it's a professional looking and feeling pen, like very rough. Like I could drop this 20 million times and I'm sure it's still gonna be in one piece and all good. So yeah, this really cool to have. They don't know me at all. It's not sponsored. Nothing here is sponsored. I wish. Being that I had more time with my owls. Yeah, I think I sketched about, I don't know how long I was sketching in there. Less than an hour, something like that, yeah. And yes, those are my 2 sketches, and I'm really quite happy about both of them. For this sketch, I used my Tintoretto 1337 Sintetico Bajo, the made in Italy in size number 8. The travel brush, I love this one so much, and even if I'm not traveling, I still use it. And yeah, so those are everything for my recent urban sketching trip. And every time I go on an urban sketching event, I'm going to share with you my experience, some photos, and yeah, about the place and all that. So it's like you are with me on my urban sketching journey also. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoy it. At the end of this video, I am going to share with you a photo of me and my fellow urban sketchers, so go ahead and check that out. And if you like this type of videos, let me know in the comment section down below. I feel like I want you to share something about me, about my life, about the events that I go to, not just doing some swatches, doing some hauls. Yeah, I wanted to have a variety here on my YouTube channel wherein you really have a real person behind the camera. Yeah, so thank you, and I hope that you subscribe, because if you do, then YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. And I have several topics here on my YouTube channel. I have Watch Saturday, and I do that several Saturdays in a month. And also I do go live streaming every Thursday, and I call that Art Therapy Thursday, wherein we just create everything that's therapeutic when it comes to art. Remember to keep on practicing, keep on creating, and keep on working on your art. See ya!